to do like the kind of patrolling that you're doing. You're picking your hours. You get to bike. Do you see that changing anytime soon?
As far as leaving Puyallup, or
just not necessarily leaving Puyallup, but yeah, like what's the kind of room for advancement or growth?
So eventually, I'm on patrol right now, so that's usually where everybody starts, and obviously there's specialties. You can do detective stuff, you can do undercover stuff, you can do SWAT stuff. You can just be like a property crime detective and deal with like shoplifts and solve good shoplifts and thefts and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of different specialties in our department as well. So for me, I like the SWAT gig, so I'll probably start applying in November when I'm able to start working on getting on SWAT.
And what does that entail?
Interview, physical test, some range qualifications, and basically an oral board. And once, if they like you, you go hand in hand when they think that you'll be a good fit, then they'll put you on the team and you have to go through SWAT basic. After that, then you're on the team and you go to call-outs, and they have planned basically search warrant hits and all that good stuff. So it's a lot more time consuming. So
can you go into a little bit more detail about what that particular job, like how that differentiates from what you're doing right now?
Yeah, so like for us, it's not a full-time SWAT team either. You'll be on patrol. So for instance, my partner just got on. He's on my squad, so he works night. He works 6 to 6 a.m. and he will be working. And if there's a SWAT call out, how Puyallup works, it's a Metro SWAT team, so you work with any metro area besides Tacoma. So that means Bonnie Lake.
En route to the lobby to deal with a trouble with customer emotionally disturbed kind of a person call.
And
receiving a second unit.
If basically the team is combined of all those departments and people in those departments. So if you have a SWAT call out or something like a barricaded subject in Lakewood, you get called out. So you'll basically leave patrol. And you will go go to that SWAT call out, handle that, and then if you come back and your shift's not up, then you'll come back and do your work. You'll come back to your patrol. So it's definitely a lot. You work a lot of overtime because you're in your normal patrol job, but
with additional
stuff. So there's early morning call outs where we work from 6 and you have to be at a SWAT call out or a SWAT hit at like 3 in the morning. So they leave and go wherever they need you to, and
Puyallup 21 to Puyallup 13.
You may work until noon or 1 that following day on that call. So it's a lot more overtime when it comes to that type of stuff.
So what is it about that attracts you to it, that makes you want to head in that direction?
I've always been interested in that. I'm actually still in the Army now, so I'm a combat arms guy, so I've always liked that type of stuff. So that's kind of why I've always wanted to join the SWAT team too. So another one of those things where I've always kind of wanted to be on the SWAT team. So hopefully one of these days, when I'm able and eligible to, I will be lucky enough to be on the team and have fun.
How long have you been in the Army?
I'm going on 6 years.
Wow.
Yep.
Where have you served?
I have actually never been deployed, so I've been just stateside. My unit one of my units was down here in Puyallup, so now I'm in Yakima, and I'm an instructor, basically, so I teach classes now, so I'm in a non-deployable unit, so I just teach military schools and classes when I am doing military stuff, so.
Wow, so you're balancing that with the class coach and the Puyallup Police Department and your, obviously, family and outside relationships.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
a lot.
Busy, so.
Yeah, wow, good for you. And how long have you been married?
A year. Just over a year. Yes.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep. The third we got married, so just over a year.
Just over a year. What is your wife?
She's a nurse at Mary Bridge.
Okay. So. That's another high-stress job.
Yep. She works 12s and she works days, so sometimes we see each other by high-fiving out the door as I'm coming home and she's going to work. Yeah. So, and then some days we have like 3 or 4 days off together, so it kind of evens out eventually.
Sure. Yeah.
But some days it's very like, I haven't seen her in a few days, so.
Yeah, it's gotta be a little rough.
Yes. Sometimes, I mean, like I said, it evens out, so I'll take the day or 2
talk to me about what this is all
So this is
about.
our computer. We call it MDC. So it's basically how we can look at what calls, what units. So these are all Puyallup units and whoever calls. So my number is 330. So if I was on a call, you'd see me right here. Let me go first so I can explain it.
Cool. Ever feel like you just get distracted by all this stuff as you're driving, or you're just so used to it now?
Used to it now. So flip around. Put it on day 2's day mode so you guys can see it better. So basically, this is like the home screen. This allows me to put in like license plates, run license plates. So I'll kind of show you guys that in a second. I can put names and stuff. These are all the pending calls. Pending calls or holding calls or somebody who's on the call. So, like for instance, this Officer 336 is on a theft call. So I can click on it. Once it loads, it'll give us the description of what she's dealing with or what kind of call she's on. So basically, small detail of what it is. So contractor's employee stole $3,000 worth of jewelry out of cupboards and while working at their home. So, and then from that point on, she'll contact that person and she'll take a police report off the theft that she says. So let's see another one. So this is an assault. Assault non in progress. That means they called it in hours or days after it happened. So it basically gives location, what it is, or no weapon. So it gives all the description of what it is. So.
And how do you decide, or how is it decided when like backup needs to be called in, or like when you might need to go join someone
Anything
else?
in progress. Most of the time, our department's very good with backing up, and we're very close. We drive most of the time by ourselves, but I know my backup is less than 30 seconds or a minute away. So, if need be, they can be there in a hurry. And this city's not giant, so it doesn't take. It's not like county where it may take like 10 minutes for backup to get there. It'll be at least a minute, so or 2. So, and it depends on whatever the call is. If we're on a suspicious person call, could turn out into you may be getting in a fight. Obviously, you're going to call it out, and then people are coming in a second. So you just never know, and that's why it could be a normal DV assault, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, you got people flinging rounds at you at a normal assault, right? But then you can go the next day to a DV assault, and the people are cooperative, and it goes easy. So that's one of those things I was talking about earlier about just the variations of each call. So that's kind of how that correlates with each other. So
Yeah. And do you feel like that's along the same lines of sort of you almost have to be ready for everything?
yes, yeah, and we do a lot of training. I know the media doesn't portray us doing a lot of training in that type of situations for the de-escalation, but we do train a lot. We do a lot of tactical training. We do a lot of de-escalation training, and so every situation we go to, if it's just randomly contacting the person in the fair, I still use my training as if this person has a knife and they have some intention of harming me or my partner. So, and you'll see when we contact people in doubles, one person's talking, the other person doesn't say anything, and he's basically next to us, so he can basically get there if need be, or stop whatever happens if he attempts to. So you'll see a lot of tactics goes on every contact, whether it's a normal traffic stop, a normal suspicious person stop, or a subject stop. You'll see most of the tactics is the same as far as all our guys around in the department, or girls. So.
I just had a really good question, and I lost it because I didn't know what you're saying. So, back to the media, it was actually interesting. You said something about how you don't feel like they portray you guys as getting this de-escalation. Is that in reference to anything in particular? Just with a lot of elevated attention on...
Exactly, the elevated attention of all the shootings. I mean, you know, you watch the media and the news, it's always about people getting shot who are not supposed to be, or innocent, and it all comes out to what it is, right? I'm not saying there's bad shootings, I'm not saying there's not good shootings, but there's, like, for instance, there's the de-escalation part of, they want us to do de-escalation training. We do a lot of de-escalation training. We do a lot of training in general. Every month we have some sort of extra training on top of our schedules as it is. So whether that's range, whether that's de-escalation, whether that's computer training, whatever it may be, we always, every month our department does some sort of extra training on top of all our schedules anyway. So, and that's
all
just
geared around that same premise.
any premise. It could be like range, so we stay up on our range quals, so for our pistols and our rifles, just so we can keep that basically that training that we, so if we don't fire our firearm for a year, I mean, you don't use it, you lose it eventually. So
keeping
we
it
keep
fresh.
keep it up to date and keeping that muscle memory going when it comes to that type of stuff. So we do
800
range
for
training
parking flight.
for that type of stuff, just to
800.
so every year we have a qualification,
Possibly
so we know
abandoned
that
motorhome.
everybody in our department is
On 9th Street Southeast across from the Stillwater apartment, Tim DC.
enough qualified that we know if they get in
Copy.
some sort of situation that we know that
1238.
they are qualified to use that weapon, whatever it may be. So, and then like I said, there's also tactical training, like normal building searches. So at night we have a lot of suspicious, like open doors or burglaries, so we have to go and clear that building, and we don't know what's in there at night, but we train that there's somebody in that building, even though we probably know that there's nobody in there at that point. We still train that there's somebody in that building. So clearing with partners and clearing buildings and clearing corners